Today, it's a new topic. These group of sparks are going to focus on motivation. And I'll tell you a secret about motivation. Doesn't have to come from outside. You can work towards motivating yourself. Just keep in mind three very important things. First one is encourage yourself. Why not do it? Don't wait for anybody to come and encourage you. Encourage yourself. The second one, make sure that you realize when you're giving yourself excuses. Know that excuses are not going to get you any further. And the third one is praise yourself. Come on, do something nice for yourself because you did it. You got to the point where you wanted to be. So reward yourself once in a while. Spark number 1 of this motivation series is recognize that paths and goals are two different things, completely different. Sometimes you're so busy and you lose your energy because you've done so much in your business, but you are not closer to your goal. That means that you have to stop, think about it, reevaluate, and make sure that you're moving towards your goal. Sometimes, or most of the time, when you don't see any progress, then you end losing motivation. This happens to me all the time, especially nowadays when I'm so busy and I'm trying to organize my work, organize my schedule, and organize my product line. So it takes a lot of energy to do a little bit of everything. What I need to do, and I know this, is focus on the important thing. The organizing where all the small boxes go can come later. But focusing on what I have as my goal, that is important. That's where my energy needs to be. So make sure that you reevaluate every single time and feel that you're making some progress. Motivation spark number 2, create checkpoints. Milestones and checkpoints are just a way to evaluate how much progress you have made. But they can be extremely hardening. So make sure you go through each one of them and then make sure you praise yourself. Please, 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 this is extremely important. You got to a milestone, give yourself some praise. Reward yourself with something that you're really looking forward to. That way, next time, you'll have that feeling of, I want to get there because I know something good is coming. Motivation spark number 3, don't let other people invade your headspace. Sometimes when you reach a milestone and you evaluate your feelings, you not necessarily feel like you've got there. That means two different things. The first one is you are not going towards your real goal. And the second one can be that you have people inside your head telling you what to do and it's not where you want to go. So make sure you have that clear in your mind. What is it that you want to do? What's your goal? What's your path? How are you going to get there? And when you get to that milestone or checkpoint, how are you feeling? Are you feeling yay? Or are you feeling Spark number 4 on motivation. Work in your area of genius. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, make sure that you use that point where what you like doing and what you have mastered come together. That is the point where you're going to be fulfilled, happy, and you're going to do things right. So make sure you focus on that. In my case, I need to be using my hands. I love to be creative with my hands. So sometimes I have to write, sometimes I have to read, and that is fine. But sometimes I prefer to listen, for example, to an audiobook while I'm doing something with my hands and I'm using my creative part as well. So I tend to make things or to understand things better when I'm doing both the creative and the listening. So make sure you do whatever works for you, but there is something that you enjoy doing. Include it in your everyday life. And probably you already have mastered it. So there's your motivation. This is spark number 5 on motivation. If you really want to feel motivated, grab a partner. Make sure it's somebody that you have something in common with, that is positive, that is going to help you throughout the process, through the way. Make sure you have an accountability partner. Because sometimes what happens is you are so busy and so tired of doing what you're doing every day that you don't see the big picture. You are focusing on what you have in front of you and you don't see yourself getting anywhere. So to motivate yourself, let somebody from the outside help you sometimes. So maybe they can praise you, maybe they'll just push you when you're too tired. You don't have to do it alone. There's always a way to get someone to come along and help you out, because you probably are going to help them out as well. Spark number 6, align your work with your purpose in life. And your purpose is not teaching your son to play golf. Your purpose is something much bigger. What do you do every day to get your bigger goal? And it might be spiritual. What is it that drives you every day? If you mix them together, there's going to be magic. So I'll tell you what my spiritual goal or my life purpose is. And I know it has to do with helping others. So I'm either donating time, donating whatever I can, working towards helping other entrepreneurs or people that are in need in poor countries. So how do I put everything together with the work that I do every day? Well, it combines very easily, because with the work that we do, we support a lot of organizations. So when I'm thinking of how am I getting closer to my life purpose through my work, I have an answer. Yes, my work is empowering me to do what I really need to do. My purpose in life is being fulfilled by every day I work. Hey, welcome to Motivation Spark number 7, and that is journaling. Yes, writing things down. Even if you don't like journaling, when you put a statement on paper, you can realize the value of it and you can analyze whether it's valid or not. And I'll give you a quick example. Sometimes you're very negative because you're tired or something has been going on today, and you have this idea that everything is negative, and your thought right now is, I'm having a horrible week, and the rest of the week is going to be horrible. When you put that in writing and you read it, there's a chance for you to realize that not everything is real. It's just a moment. It's just a premise. So make sure that you journal, you go back, you analyze yourself. It's going to teach you a lot about your feelings, your mood, and when is the best time for you to be productive. Motivation spark number 8. Try something different. Get out of your routine. Sometimes you're having a bad week and you're so overwhelmed that all you need is to get out. Try something different. I don't know, it can be anything. Go to the movies by yourself. Go to a coffee shop and order a macchiato instead of a cappuccino. Try it. Enjoy it. That's going to take your mind off your bad week. And when you come back to work, it's all different. You're all motivated. Motivation spark number 9. Change your workspace. If you love it and you are motivated by your workspace every single day, great. But if you don't and you feel that maybe it's dark, maybe your desk is not so comfortable, it's boring, so do something to help yourself and motivate yourself. Bring once in a while fresh flowers. Bring something colorful that reminds you of life and happiness. Make sure that you make these very small changes that can affect you and your motivation. Motivation spark number 10. realize it's not always about the money. And what I want to express with this is, if you have something that's bothering you and you keep doing it just because of the money, stop it. Stop it right now. That is not helping your overall progress. So make that decision. Fire that client. Stop them from bullying you and regain your confidence. That is definitely going to boost your motivation. Now, if you work with a lot of internet and social media, don't let comments get into your head. There's so many people out there. Some of them don't understand what you do, why you do, or who you do it with. So don't get caught in what they say, and don't let them rule your thoughts. Motivation spark number 11. Be ready to fail. Yes, be ready to fail. You're going to fail. I'm going to fail. We're all going to fail. But those very small back steps are going to take you to your goal. So make sure that you understand and you accept them. Once you accept them, you deal with them and you keep on going. I've had a lot of back steps in my life, and had I stopped there, then I would have nothing right now. So just accept the fact that you're going to have a failure or an obstacle today. Get it done with and be ready for tomorrow, because they won't stop coming. Just be prepared. It's going to make a huge difference. Once you're done, you're happy, you're motivated, and you're ready. Let them all come. Spark 12 in the motivation topic. Freshen your life, your work, freshen your processes, your communication with your clients. Freshen up. If you fall into the routine and you feel like you're bored because you're doing everything repeatedly every day, come on, freshen up, change things around, move your furniture, your desk. But it's not only about the furniture. Change the process. If you are used to asking 5 questions to your clients, change it to tell them a story and let them tell you a story back. Changes are necessary, and that is going to break the routine. That is going to make you feel alive and motivate you to keep on going. Ready for motivation spark number 13? Here it comes. Take a workshop or go to a mastermind class. I can't tell you how big this can be for you and for your business. You need to be learning all the time. And you can do this online. You can do it in person, whatever works for you. And then make sure that you chat or that you interchange information with other people that are part of the same group or mastermind or course. You're going to help them. They're going to help you. And the benefits are priceless. Motivation spark number 14. Listen to your gut. How are you making decisions, specifically business decisions? Are you using just your logic, or are you listening to your body for clues on what to decide? Make sure that you stop before making any decisions. Stop and listen to yourself. How do you feel when you go this way, and how do you feel when you go that way? Your body is smart enough to tell you exactly where you want to go. Motivation spark number 15. Create a workshop or a mastermind, whatever you want. I know this is a big one. I know it sounds very complicated, but when you share what you have in you with other people, that's going to motivate you. That's going to give you a new light, and you're helping others. So plan a mastermind or just a small workshop. It can be online or it can be with a small group of people, and deliver it as you would love to see it. The response is amazing, not only for the people that watch you, but for yourself, for your motivation, for your self-worth. Motivation spark number 16. Look outside your work. Do you follow a routine every day when you work and you feel like you're lacking something? That is very little motivation because you are so busy in your work that you're forgetting to do something fun for yourself. So it can be something like spending time with your family, going out for a coffee, or even exercise. I can tell you in my case, I need a lot of exercise. And I sit down in front of my computer or in front of a camera right now, and I spend all my day doing the same thing. I don't exercise, and I need to. So after this spark, I promise I will. Motivation spark number 17. Banish your inner parent and free up that inner child. Are you procrastinating? Sometimes procrastination comes because you tell yourself you should be doing this, you should be doing that, instead of focusing on making it fun or focusing on the reward. So what you gotta do is make it fun, make it where you wanna do something, and that way you're freeing up your true adult and become that confident person you need to be. Motivation spark number 18, adopt a positive posture. Now, are you sitting up straight? Are you slumping? Are you bored? That's not motivating you. What you need to do is sit up, feel confident, open up to what you have to do today, and the mood is going to change. So remember, every time you're slumping, I know you might be feeling like you don't want to do it, but sit up straight. It'll change your mood right away. Motivation spark number 19. You're going to love this. I love it myself. Eat chocolate. Yes, what chocolate does to you is increases your dopamine and endorphins, and therefore increasing your mood. I'm not telling you to eat 3-4 bars of chocolate a day. What I'm telling you is make it a small piece and use it as a reward. That way your mind is trained and it's always thinking of that task as a positive one because there's going to be a very positive reward. So use chocolate. Another idea is exercise. It also releases endorphins. So if you're allergic to chocolate, there's another option there. Motivation spark number 20. Use a vision board. Do you have somewhere in your office or in wherever you are most of the time, do you have something that you can look at that reminds you of your goals? Why you're doing this? What your purpose is? If you don't, make it. It's really quick. Put up some pictures. You have to do it from your heart. What is it that is bringing you to do whatever you do? What is your goal? And then I'm not telling you to make it very public. I'm just telling you to have it in a place where you can see it every day and you're reminded and connected with your goal. Motivation spark number 21. Look to yourself for answers and inspiration. I see this a lot happening when I'm helping other clients with their marketing. They seem to be asking everybody what the right course of action is. But they don't stop to ask themselves, what do they think their brand should be portraying? Where do they want to go? So sometimes it's better to just look inside yourself and find the answers. People around you might help, but it might also confuse you a lot. You're the owner of your future, the owner of your business. You're the only one that knows where you want to take it. So confide in yourself. Ask questions and answer them yourself. And forget about the negative talk. Motivation spark number 22. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance through the storm. And what I mean by this is enjoy the process. Enjoy every step. Don't wait just to enjoy the final goal. There's a process that you need to go through, and you need to reward yourself for the small mini goals. So don't focus just on the end. Make sure that you enjoy today, what you're doing every single day. We have finished the motivation sparks, and if you need something to remember is please, please, please get rid of anything that is draining your motivation. Get very excited with the process, not only with the final goal, and get rid of negative self-talk. Come on, you can do this.